Vaccination's the answer. We need these strong, clear mandates. Because someone's vaccinated, they can do all the amazing things that are available in this city. And if you're vaccinated, all that's going to open up to you. You'll have the key. You can open the door. But if you're unvaccinated, unfortunately, you will not be able to participate.
Yeah, what he's saying is you will be punished. So you've been warned about this for weeks. I've been warning you. And now it's starting to become a reality, now in New York City. That's the tyrant mayor, Bill de Blasio, announcing today that the city will require proof of vaccination for anyone who wants to dine indoors, see a show, go to the gym. The gym, that's where the healthiest people are. So you see, this is now considered a privilege only afforded to those who submit to the left's agenda. Personal choice in the modern-day Democrat Party is non-existent. It's been erased by the Marxist left, and it is bad news, okay? They are going to coerce you into compliance, and then if you don't comply, they will punish you. Well, I want to bring in now a pastor. His name is Brian Gibson. And one of the things that I'm so concerned about right now is the fact that they may take these mandates and push them into churches. Pastor Gibson, welcome to the program.
Hey, thanks so much for having me. I do believe they will come after churches. I believe you're right.
Well, look, Pastor, we know they already did. You know, during the height of COVID, I remember pastors in California were just trying to preach the word outside, being arrested when you had Antifa goons and BLM thugs burning down places. They left them untouched, but they went and arrested the pastor, so it wouldn't surprise me. How concerned are you about the direction we're headed, and really concerned for your congregation or anyone else who loves God?
Well, we're extremely concerned. During the last lockdowns, I have congregations both in Texas and Kentucky, and Governor Beshear of Kentucky came after the church again and again and again. Everybody else got to open up, but the church was the super spreader. Now, I'll tell you, we better learn something from the last go-round. This time, every pastor in America, you ought to stand up. You should not comply. Don't comply to the mask mandates. Don't comply to this vaccine madness. Don't comply to any of the lockdowns. Keep the church open. See, America was founded because there were some wild, non-compliant pastors who spoke out against King George, spoke out against British tyranny. As a matter of fact, they preached the concepts that are now in the Constitution. Their name was the Black Robe Regiment. They even led the militiamen into war. Like, what we need right now is we need a group of black robe preachers that'll stand up for the word of God. So we believe the Bible teaches us that it's better to obey God than man. So I'm calling every pastor, be a black robe pastor. Don't be a yellow robe pastor. Don't play the coward.
Well, and it's great advice, because so many pastors don't want to get involved in these kind of fights. But this really is a fight for religion as well. We know the left is waging war on those who want to believe in God, who believe in religion. Let me play a soundbite from you from Joe Biden, just to show you how far this goes.
I want to be crystal clear about what's happening in the country today. We have a pandemic of the unvaccinated. That means if you're unvaccinated, you're much more likely to, 1, get COVID-19, 2, get hospitalized, and 3, die if you get it.
What do you make of that, Pastor?
Yeah, they're playing. This comes straight out of the Marxist handbook, right? You try to set as many different groups against each other as you can in a nation to weaken it, tear it apart, and rebuild it in the image you want. At first in America, it was racial tension, black versus white. Now we're moving from vaccinated to the unvaccinated. And I'll tell you, it's scary, because whenever you see guys saying, you see leaders saying, you can go to the gym if you have the vaccination. You see the president talking about the problem that is the unvaccinated. These things have played out before in history, where you take a certain group of people and demonize them. And I'll tell you what it is. It's a framework for animosity between two groups at best. At worst, it's a framework for a future genocide. We need to stand up and speak out against this kind of stuff. This isn't even FDA approved. It is insanity.
Well, look, Pastor, I appreciate you coming on the program with this strong voice, because I think others will learn from you, and I think others who are pastors as well will learn from this, and there's strength in numbers. And so I appreciate you laying it on the line for us. God bless you, sir. We'll talk again soon.
Hey, thank you, sir.